Good evening, everyone. T-Speak at 222 XRP Future Millionaire with this side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So, guys, I want to do an emergency Ethereum update because I've been asked by a lot of people, what the hell is going on with Ethereum, Tom? Well, it's simple. We're creating the head on Ethereum. So, when you look at this, how Ethereum looks in the 4 hour, now we look at the rest of them. Well, we've got Telecoin, right? That bounced off of this. We've got Theta that is just in its own shitstorm. Now we look at the rest, guys. Now, does that indicate that Bitcoin is in fact going to bounce off of this, or Bitcoin's on its right shoulder? That is what you're going to have to determine, because that's what I'm debating with. I'm not getting in shit, but I'm just saying, are these indicators? But they don't look the same. Like, that's clearly forming a head. So if you're not in Ethereum, there's no way you should be getting in this, because Ethereum's coming up to overhead resistance on the moving averages. It's crossed every single one but the 200 day. So it's going to get slapped down by the 200 day. There's not enough volume to signify any kind of move out of Ethereum at all. Besides, pushing off the top right here. I've been watching a very close eye on some of these to see if any of these pop off, because this is just an alternate update. Since I just did the XRP, Bitcoin, XLM, DGB, the norm, I wanted to cover a few of these other ones. And like Ethereum, we'll do Ethereum real quick. I expect this to be the head, and we can move this down to the moving average now, because we want the resistance to be up on top now of the moving average, now that we've kind of converged these zones. So they got underneath support down here on the 4 hour. So in the middle, you've got it right here where you would want to stay above. Otherwise, you're signaling that we're probably going to collapse. So right now, we're on that support line, and it's convenient that we're creating this head right now for Ethereum. And it's going to be bad news, guys. This could be bad news very quickly for Ethereum. If it's luckily, it can get up to that 200 day up around 2372. But it's going to get heavily rejected. I think it's still got to go up a tiny bit. But at this point, you're looking at pennies on the dollar as far as in and out. And if you were going to get in this, you would have wanted to get in a couple days ago when I was talking about this little swing trade possibility. Telecoin, another one that just bounced off of this and looks to be creating its head. It moved right over the 200 day, so, and it pulled right back. So that's the sign of a topping reversal right now in the 4 hour. It pulled back this entire top. So if you look, it was all the way up to 30, just over 30 cents, and it's pulled it back already by 4 or 5%. That's the sign of a topping reversal if it holds strong through the last part of this 4 hour candle. So then we look at like H bar. This has been stuck in a shit storm. I think H bar, I don't know. If this pushes up, it could go to 22 cents. But it's a fucking risk and a half with all of these. It's the same thing with XRP. It's the same thing I've been thinking in my head all fucking day. Is this going to bounce up and test 78 cents? Because I think my gut's telling me that XRP, now that it retraced and it held support, is going to do this. And then it's going to come down. That's what my gut's telling me. Do I want to risk it? I don't know. It's XRP, so maybe. Like XLM, same thing. I told myself. It looks like it's going to bounce up to like 30. But I think it would come off this and hit the moving averages and come down and do something. That's what I think could happen here. I think we have a swing trade possibility. It's just, is it worth it? So I kept saying all day, if we can hold this, we might have a chance here at something. A few swing trades in between before we get to 30,000. And you guys know me. I'm not biased. So if something stands out and I'm starting to see anomalies, well, if we could ride these anomalies, that would mean ADA, would be up in that 150 range. Is it worth it? No, you're fine, Mom. Oh. I'm just recording this.
Okay. Don't want to interrupt the man.
Oh, you're fine. That's why everybody likes you.
Me?
Yeah, in my audience, they all like you, because you always talk, you're my feisty mom. Yeah, I know you are. Hold on, Mom. So, my mom's here, so I'm going to end this shortly, but there is a possible swing trade here, guys. But what you have to watch is Bitcoin. because this would signify Bitcoin could be coming to double top, and that's what I've been watching all day. Are we going to double top here on Bitcoin? And I pointed this out earlier. If we can get here and then we can gather some steam, we could double top. And I don't think that's out of the question. I really don't. We didn't crash. We held that support line very well. So we could, look how far out this is. This just doesn't feel like it would come down and create a right shoulder here. It feels like it needs to go create a double top. Yes, good job. So that's what I think is going to happen. Whether or not I'm going to take a gamble is a whole nother story. But I'm just saying, I think we're moving up, and we're gonna tap out at these moving averages, like 5.5 for DGB. If we make that push up, you know, DGB would look like this. But it's a very risky play, guys. This is the two part of this gamble. If you take it, the first step was guaranteed. Now it's more like 25. Well, it's like this is a true 20% gamble. Like if it's gonna go up, I think it's going to. I can't help it. You know, but I don't know if it's worth taking the gamble. I'll update you shortly if I'm going to take the gamble. But it looks like to me that is not a head, and we got to create a head. So this emergency alert it turned out to be. I was just going to come on and do Ethereum, but the more I look at this, the more I feel like this is just on all of these one big left shoulder, and we're coming up to a head. You heard it here first, guys. Like I always say, I'm on top of everything, and I will tell you when a swing trade becomes available. It's very, very risky, so I have to ask you guys, you need to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to gamble only 25%. Oh, yeah. So, but this is an imminent decision, guys. This is imminent. Volume did pick up. Like I was looking, if you look, we picked up volume ever so slightly, and it could indicate that we're going to get this last push up to create a true head, and this was a left shoulder. So I always say we can't over jump the pattern, but we had a pullback coming. So I knew either way we could figure this out. So if that's the case, XRP would be at 78 cents at the end of this. XLM would be around 32 cents. ZIL would be around 9.6. Let's see. VeChain would be around 10.4. I might get back on VeChain. Well, because, guys, this is the pullback. So this could signify we're about to have another burst because it held this line. It held support beautifully. So we got to be impartial, guys. If there's going to be gains, we got to be on it. H-bar is not as big. So yeah, guys, T-Speaker 222 XRP feature my internet sidebound XM and future did you by OG. I'm gonna let you guys go because you guys need to see this update. This goes across the board. Matic looks like it's gonna rev up to about 139, 140 area and get smacked down by the 200 day. These are all going up to create a head. I think this are a double. These are going up, I believe. I'm not telling you to buy them. I'm not a financial advisor, like I always say, but you know, I'm highly considering it, so I'm going to leave you with that. You guys are going to have to consider it too. Join Tom's Army, $9.99 a month. These are the reasons why you want to keep me here full time. And then if you want to donate, links in the description. Stay blessed.